Remember when we were all young and naive and Sling TV burst onto the scene promising us a la carte TV? And we all said, finally, it's a way to break free from our overpacked cable and satellite bundles with more channels than we would ever watch. It felt like a new dawn was rising, but hang on a second, Sling TV marketing doesn't say anything anymore about a la carte TV. Why not? Oh, right, because it was a giant lie. The a la carte TV we were promised was never going to materialize. But you know what? While I'm tempted to be pissed about it, I actually have kind of a rosy outlook, because I think what we're going to get, eventually, could be better. And with Disney Plus coming later this year, it's a good time to ask what that future holds. So let's dive in. Now, before we get started, don't forget to subscribe and hit that bell icon so you can be notified about future videos. But for today, let's talk about a la carte TV. The term itself, a la carte, comes from restaurant menus, and it means instead of ordering a set meal, you order each item individually. So a la carte TV, in theory, means the same thing. Traditional cable and satellite packages would bundle a ton of channels together, but a la carte means you would only order the channels you want individually. Now, Sling got the closest, and like I said earlier, they even tried to use a la carte TV as a tagline for a while, but they didn't quite get away with it, because you still had to buy a bundle of channels. 25 or 40 bucks for several dozen channels? This is not a la carte. So why has this been so difficult? Why can't we just have a la carte TV? Well, it's because very few of the channels you actually want to watch are owned independently. Discovery networks come in a group, AMC networks come in a group, Fox, NBC, Disney, yes. Anyway, the point is it would be highly inefficient for all of these companies to produce a bunch of individual live channels for people to subscribe to for $2 or $3 a month. But you could sort of follow the Netflix model. All these companies can produce a big bunch of content for you to subscribe to continually at a higher price. So instead of a la carte channels, I'm betting what we'll see a lot more of is a la carte brands. Now, Disney isn't the first to do this. It's just the big announcement this year. We've already seen this obviously with Netflix, and we're seeing it with other brands too. Hulu, Amazon, YouTube, CBS All Access, ESPN+, HBO Now, so on and so forth. I can't think of any more right now, and I don't want to. But Disney will be the one to beat now because they've got an incredibly large and popular library. Now, that library isn't quite to, say, Netflix levels yet. When it launches, Disney Plus will have about 500 movies from various Disney libraries and about 7,000 episodes of Disney-owned TV shows. In contrast, and these numbers are even a couple years old, Netflix has 4,300 movies and tens of thousands of TV show episodes. Now, I know what you're going to say about the quality of some of the Netflix titles, and I get it. That's not really the point, though. The point is that Disney is easing into streaming, which is like saying an elephant is going to wade into a swimming pool instead of jumping off the high dive. Either way, a $150 billion company is going to take a lot of space. Anyway, once that elephant is in the pool, everyone's going to want to go for a swim. But not everyone will be successful. If it's all about a la carte brands, then think about it this way. What sort of feelings do you have when you think about Disney? What about Netflix or Amazon? For most of us, those are probably going to be pretty positive feelings. But then what about AT&T's upcoming streaming service? Or what about Xfinity or Verizon or some other telecom company getting into the streaming game? Do you have such warm, fuzzy feelings about them? Yeah, I have my doubts. Anyway, so when it came around, streaming TV as a concept was a big blow to the traditional, very profitable model of big bundles. And in fact, in the live TV streaming area, it's looking more and more like the industry is trying to claw back those profits and bundle more and more stuff as live TV streaming matures. And in a future video, we're going to touch the third rail and talk about whether live TV streaming is any better than going with cable or satellite. But for now, the point is this. Do not hold your breath for a la carte TV channels the way we all wanted it. It ain't gonna happen. But we might like where we end up if all this dust ever settles. Anyway, as always, if you agree or disagree with me, let me know in the comments below. But either way, if this video was interesting, give it a like and subscribe and hit the bell icon because we are here every Wednesday and every Friday with a new video just like this. So hope to see you there. Thanks for watching, guys. We'll see you on the next video.